Thank you for logging on to this Norwell High School sports broadcast brought to you by WellsCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible. And tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on WellsCountyVoice.com.
On the campus of Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana, on this spring-like Thursday night. Welcome to the Castle, where the 1-0 Class 3A number 5 Norwell Lady Knights prepare to take on the 3-0 Canterbury Cavaliers. Hello, friends. I'm Derek Decker, alongside my good friend and partner Garrett Waybright, bringing you the action live from the Castle as the Knights prepare to battle the Cavaliers in what should be an excellent matchup this evening. Before we get to any of this game, of course, we want to talk a little bit about the previous teams that played this evening. The C team was defeated by Columbia City by a score of 23-11, and the JV defeated Canterbury 28-19 in two low-scoring slugfests. Well, Canterbury comes into this one at 3-0, but that record comes with a disclaimer. Opponents have a combined record of 2-16, with their most recent outing being a 54-41 win over Marion on Tuesday. Of course, last year, the Cavaliers were 9-14 on the season, but Coach John Beckman expects to be a contender in 3A this year. He's got a record of 67-66 as a head coach. He was in charge for 5 seasons of Heritage Girls basketball from 2010 to 2015 and had a record of 55-52. The Cavaliers will be expecting big things from senior Mason Van Houten, who was named the best pure scorer in Northeast Indiana by the News Sentinel this offseason. She dropped 29 points in that win over Marion last Tuesday. Of course, your Norwell Knights are 1-0. Their only win was an 85-31 victory over Wayne last Tuesday. Freshman Breanne Barger led the Knights with 23 points in the opener. The 15-year series between these two teams, interestingly enough, is tied 1-1. Canterbury won the first matchup 74-65 back at the end of 2015. And the Knights won last year up in Fort Wayne by a score of 67-42. The Knights are led by head coach Eric Thornton, who is 293 and 147 in his 20th year here at Norwell. John Harrell likes Norwell by a final score of 62-40 in this game. Of course, we know that the Knights have the potential to bring a lot of offense to the table. We saw it last week against Wayne. Of course, Wayne still without a win on the schedule, but lots of other teams played in the area as well in the Northeast State. Belmont is improving drastically. They took Dwenger right down to the wire before being defeated 73-64. Well, we'll take a very quick break. We'll let you hear from a couple of sponsors, and we'll return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team at a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. The Norwell Pep Band on hand this evening for their first performance of the season, so we will be able to bring you the National Anthem live tonight, as we're not able to bring it to you if it's a recorded version, but if it's live, we're able to bring it to you here on The Voice. Norwell will take on Northwood in an upcoming game on Saturday. That, of course, will take place in Napanee, a long, nearly 2-hour haul from Ossian, and that game will start at 3:30 as the yearly 2 o'clock JV start and 3:30 varsity start with Northwood will take place on Saturday. Canterbury, of course, has a 3-0 record coming into this one. And we talked about how they beat Wayne. Other wins for Canterbury on this young 2016-2017 season include a couple of regional foes in the faces of New Haven and Marion. 2 of those games at home. This is their second true road game after the opener against Wayne in a game they won 56-42. They also defeated an improving New Haven team 41-34. The Northeast 8 should be quite competitive this year, as it's only in its second year of existence, but might be the most competitive even dating back to the old NHC. As no clear favorite. Norwell could establish themselves as such. There were a lot of questions in the offseason on whether they're going to be able to replace 6 seniors from last year's team. But in that first win over Wayne, they were sure able to do so behind the strength of freshman Breanne Barger. Well, let's talk a little bit more about Mason Van Houten. She scored 33 points in last year's Norwell win in Fort Wayne. A game they won big time by 25 points, and she looked very good. A pure shooter throughout the area. She likes to take a lot of shots. She's not afraid to pump it from anywhere. She's got pretty good range and will try to drive the gaps, as the Knights could feature a 2-3 defense this evening away from their traditional 1-3-1 trap. Well, we're about 8 minutes from tip. We'll take another short timeout and return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit usf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. As we mentioned, it is very spring-like outside today. Temperatures touch 73 degrees here in Ossian. Of course, that's going to take a turn for the worse towards the winter, and we could see even a few snowflakes this coming Saturday. Well, Garrett Waybright's filling in for me this evening. He's on the camera. My good friend and partner, my normal partner, is in Arizona, Greg Van Meter. He will return on next week sometime, probably by the Concordia game on Tuesday, so you'll be treated alone to an audio-only broadcast, and you'll have to listen to the dulcet tones of yours truly on Saturday. Well, let's talk about a little bit about the other games going on in the Northeast 8 the rest of the weekend. No other games tonight, if I'm not mistaken, as this is a Thursday, a very unconventional day for a basketball game. Actually, there is one more game. DeKalb takes on Garrett. DeKalb is 4-0 and leading the Northeast 8, of course tied with Norwell, who is just 1-0. All teams in the NE8 have played at least 3 games except for Norwell, with most of them having 4 or 5 already on their schedule. DeKalb is 4-0, followed by Norwell at 1-0. East Noble is 4-1. Leo's 2-1. Belmont is 2-2. Huntington is 1-2. Columbia City is 1-3, and New Haven is 1-4. So all teams already have a win, something that hasn't happened in quite a while in the conference. Usually New Haven and Belmont are scraping the bottom of the conference, but that could very well change this year, as Belmont has 2 good wins already this season over Garrett and Woodland. So the Knights will take on Concordia after Northwood before Thanksgiving. That game will be on Tuesday. And then they'll have a week off, play the next Tuesday at South Adams, followed by road games at Huntington North and Wabash. Of course, the first conference game coming up for Norwell. Very excited to see that one. Huntington North could bring a lot to the table. Pulled an upset just 2 years ago here on senior night when they were not in the conference. A 3-point victory for them in the US 224 rivalry. So it's a very, should be a good one over at North Arena in a couple of Fridays. Of course, Norwell, we talked about Eric Thornton just a minute ago, who has 293 wins, just 7 victories away from 300. I talked to him before the season opener last Tuesday, had a nice chat with him, and he's very positive on the outlook of this season. A lot of the area media kind of took it to Norwell here in the offseason, said, hey, may or may not be able to replace the talent. East Noble might be the favorite, according to the News Sentinel anyway. But Eric Thornton has been a doubter all along. It took him just a few weeks in the summer to figure out that there's going to be a new mix of kids on the floor this year for the Lady Knights. And boy, in the first half of the Wayne game on Tuesday, they looked excellent. The offense was very proficient and scored 50 points. It's the most in a half that I can remember in a long time for your Norwell Lady Knights. The Knights, of course, are ranked here at number 5 in Class 3A. the Sagarin ratings are still not out. Should be sometime either this weekend or early next week. And Canterbury is unranked in Class 3A. They are competing in Class 3A for just the second season after being in 2A for several years and dominating that class before the IHSCA tournament success factor went into effect in Indiana. So, as far as statistical leaders go in the state of Indiana, Norwell is third in offense through one game, 85 points. They trail only Homestead and Indianapolis-Tindley. They are ranked 27th in defensive average with just allowing 31 points a game, and third in average margin with an average margin of 54 points. So we're about 2 minutes from tip. We're going through the school songs right now. We'll return in just a couple of minutes. We'll let you hear with the national anthem, and we'll also let you hear from public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for the starting lineups. We return in 2 minutes. Thanks for listening on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy is proud to announce their new office opening in October in Decatur. You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Blooming Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Blooming Boutique.
Welcome back to Norwell. Jamie Feldheiser going through the sportsmanship announcement, the long one. And we're going to join him for the national anthem performed by the pep band and then the starting lineups. Jamie, take it away.
Located at the south starters for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Canterbury Lady Cavaliers. Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 5, Mason Van Houten. Starting at the other guard, a 5'6" junior, number 12, Jordan Elliott. Starting at another guard, a 5'6" junior, number 32, Allie Locke. Starting at forward, a 5'8" junior, number 21, Sydney Hearn. And starting at the other forward, a 5'9" junior, number 30, Lily Peters. The head coach for the Lady Cavaliers is Mr. John Beckman. And now the starting lineup for your Norwell Lady Knights. Starting at a forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Aubrey Dunning. Starting at another forward, a 5'8" junior, number 44, Logan Rouse. Starting at a guard, a 5'6" junior, number 10, Riel Wilson. Starting at another guard, a 5'3" senior, number 22, Courtney Beer. And starting at the other guard, a 5'9" senior, number 20, Haley Roy.
So the starters one more time for Norwell. It's Wilson, Dunnick, Roller, Beer, and Rouse. For Canterbury, it is Van Houten, Elliott, Hearn, Peters, and Locke. The Knights under the direction of Coach Eric Thornton, and Canterbury coached by Mr. John Beckman. We are moments away from the tip, as jumping for Norwell is going to be most likely Aubrey Dunnick. It is. And Lily Peters will jump for Canterbury. Nice crowd on hand on this Thursday evening, and we are ready to go. The tip is up, and it is won by Norwell. Kaylee Roller controls it for the Knights, and she crosses the timeline. Slides it right. Courtney Beer bound baseline right. Inside to Logan Rouse, who puts it up no good. Gets her own rebound, put back up, no good again. And a foul over the back is going to be called on Logan Rouse. So it's her first. It's the team's first of the evening, and Van Houten will key it in for Canterbury. A little token pressure applied in the backcourt, that is, by Courtney Beer. As handling it for Canterbury is Sydney Hearn. Here is Locke, top of the key, slides it right to Peters. On the dribble. Finds Hearn, driving, left-hand scoop shot, and she will score. And Canterbury has the first two on the evening. Here's Roller, right side. Finds Brielle Wilson, open three try. It's off the mark, no. And the rebound comes down to Lily Peters. The other way for Canterbury is Lily. Crosses over with the left hand, finding the elbow. And kind of stuck with it. Finds Van Houten, left wing. Being guarded, switched now. And here is Allie Locke. Having trouble. And it's tipped away by Logan Rouse. There's a turnover. And Rouse, nice pass to Kaylee Roller, who will lay it in. And we're all tied at 2 apiece. Assist Rouse on that one. It's the first turnover for either team. Here's Allie Locke, finds Mason Van Houten near the volleyball line. Trap there, finds Peters in the corner. Back to Van Houten. Right wing extended. On the dribble, cross court. And now the pass, a little looper to Locke. Finds Van Houten again on the left wing. Dribbling into the trap, finding Jordan Elliott. And back to Van Houten, who'll try to split the gap. And a reach-in foul called, I believe, on Aubrey Dunnick. It's going to be the second team foul on the Knights. She reached on the way by. It is on Wilson instead. So it's team foul number 2. We're tied at 2. 6:03 left in quarter number 1. Van Houten finds Lily Peters inside. Back to Van Houten, and she is going to be fouled on the floor. As Dunnick left her feet, and I believe it's going to be on her. Courtney Beer was also in the area. And it's going to be called on Aubrey Dunnick. It's her first. It's the third on the team. And subbing in for Canterbury is Elena Rongos. Allie Locke will take a seat for the Cavaliers. Elliott will get it in, and another foul called on Logan Rouse this time. Fouling Lily Peters on the play, and quickly the foul's starting to rack up. That's number 2 on Logan, and that will force Breanne Barger to step into the game for the first time. We talked about her 23-point performance last Tuesday against Wayne. Van Houten inbounding for Canterbury, taken away by Brielle Wilson. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the folks in blue. They're wearing all blue, white trim down the shorts. Nike brand. Norwell in the home white with blue trim around the cuffs of the shorts. And Adidas brand. Here is Van Houten sliding it right to Hearn inside, and Sydney Hearn will lay it up and in with the left hand, and it's 4-2. All 4 coming from Sydney Hearn. Here's Dunnick, and she's fouled on the play. Helped up by Hearn, and that's who the foul's going to go on. It's the first on Canterbury. Roller will inbound for Norwell. Loop pass into Dunnick, and what do we got? Quick whistle. And it's going to be on Barger. Oh boy, 5 fouls already here and not even 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fouls very evenly distributed with the exception of Logan Rouse, who has racked up 2. Van Houten drives left side, being trapped in the corner. The Knights doing an excellent job of closing off the lane. Inside to Hearn with the left hand. And taken out of there, a steal. Now we got a foul called. Assume that's going to be on Elena Rongos. It is. Team's second. And it is the second turnover for Canterbury. A little bit of a sloppy start for both teams. And Roller takes it across the timeline. Slides it left, Courtney Beer, left wing. Roller bounce pass interior to Dunnick, and a kick as Dunnick tried to feed it into Barger. Probably would have had an open layup. So it'll stay with Norwell. Under 5 to go here in quarter 1. Wilson inbounds to Roller. Oh boy, she thought about that one. She's got the range to do it. And she'll shoot this one top of the key, and it's off the mark. Not very close. And it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Canterbury. And so it is Van Houten that brings it up for the Cavaliers with a 4-2 lead early here in this one. Lily Peters back to Van Houten. She's on the dribble, being guarded by Brielle Wilson. In the corner, that's Rongos. She traveled with it before she could get to the basket. Turnover number 3. And we might be in for a third low-scoring game of the evening. Roller jogs it across the timeline for the Knights. A wild 12-footer off the mark. Rebounded by Dunnick. Inside now Barger, and she has it stripped, but not before a foul is called on Sydney Hearn, and that's number 2 on her. Subbing in is Allie Locke. She started for Canterbury, and Jordan Elliott checks out. Nope, take that back. Sydney Hearn checks out. And entering for Norwell is Alexa Mallory. She will replace Aubrey Dunnick. Beer with the inbound play, finds Barger. Left corner, left her open. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. And now Roller is on the dribble between the circles. pulls up a long three try. It's no good, and the rebound comes out to Allie Locke. Mason Van Houten on the run. Trying to drive on Beer. Got away with a little push, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound off to Breanne Barger. Here come the Knights. Quick pace. Brielle Wilson, right wing. Pump fake, takes it into the lane. Breanne Barger, no good. Rebounded by Mallory. She puts it up, and a foul is going to be called on Lily Peters, I believe. That'll send Mallory to the line. Very good free throw shooter. Knocks down the first one. Checking in for the Knights is Ashley Vandenboom. She replaces Brielle Wilson. One more coming for Alexa. Senior knocks down the pair. And a timeout's going to be called by Canterbury. It's a 30-second one. We'll take it along with, and we'll let you hear from Lauren's Body Shop, and we return in 30 seconds.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in quarter number one, and coming off the Canterbury timeout. We're tied at just 4 points apiece. We've got 9 fouls total between the two teams and only 8 points. And what has become a slugfest here early. Not a lot of shots taken. The ones that have been taken have been misses for both teams, and 3 turnovers for Canterbury. Of course, the turnover count is not probably going to be accurate by the end of the night. Van Houten, the ball is tipped away. The Knights are in the 1-3-1. And cross-court pass back to Van Houten. Ooh, Vandenboom needs to get up a little closer, as here is Allie Locke, way out top. Pass right to Elena Rongos, who fires the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Jordan Elliott. Back up Mason Van Houten, and she scores for the first time tonight. About 16-footer that time, and the Knights back quickly and there's a foul called. It's going to be on Jordan Elliott. It'll be her first. It's the team's 5th, both teams with 5 to this point. Vandenboom looks to Kaylee Roller, and she'll walk it across the timeline. Knights trailing by 2, 6-4. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left in the quarter. Roller inside to Barger, and she throws up a wild shot with the left hand, no good. Rebounded by Vandenboom, and she gets the friendly roll from 10 feet, and we're tied again at 6. Back the other way, Mason Van Houten on the dribble with the right hand, tipped by Barger again. It's the second time she's had a deflection out top on the 1-3-1. It's been a staple of Norwell defense for many years under Eric Thornton. Trying to dribble through traffic that time, nearly taken out of there. And Van Houten controls it. Trying to drive. Oh, she pushed off, and oh boy. That's a tough call for Kaylee Roller. It's the 6th team foul. It's the first on her. As she was kind of riding her at the beginning, and then a late call as it appeared from here that Van Houten extended the wing. But it's not called that way, and that will put Canterbury in the bonus for the rest of the half. Here's Van Houten in the corner. Gets it to Peters. Hands it back to Van Houten, and everything on this offense runs through Mason. The Knights have not had the ball for very long. Time of possession definitely belongs to Canterbury as Elliott fires the three and misses. And a strong rebound, but a jump ball called. The Knight fans wanted a foul, so it'll stay with Canterbury. Mason keys it in. She finds Rongos, who's on the dribble. Oh, she hooked her, and that's an offensive foul. Sarcastic applause that time. Rongos picks up her second. It's another turnover for Canterbury. And that'll put the Knights in the bonus for the rest of the half. It's going to become a free throw shooting contest. And just 12 points between the two. Here is Vandenboom on the right wing. Slides it left to Beer. Now cross-court pass. Oh, a loop pass inside to Vandenboom. Baseline back out. Courtney Beer, 3 on the way. No good. And fought for. Rebound taken out by Vandenboom. Controlled by Mallory. Another 3 for Beer. It's off. Rebound comes down to Rongos. Knights have been cold to start this one. Van Houten on the run. Nearly lost the handle, having a lot of trouble handling the basketball. And there's a screen set by Elliott, and she will have the basketball now. Drives left, kicks it out to Peters for a 3-try. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Alexa Mallory. Roller across the timeline. Vandenboom in the corner, lost it, and it is fought for on the ground. Jump ball is called. Stay with Norwell on the possession turn. It's a second jump ball of this one. 55 seconds to go in the quarter. 6-6. 6 fouls apiece as well. Roller. Oh, bad pass, but it's controlled by Beer. She got bailed out as she missed Barger. And Roller thought about the 3 again. She's not afraid to take that one. She's on the dribble. Ooh, Jordan Elliott picked her pocket. Taken out of there by Lily Peters. She's on the run. Pulls up from 15. Kicks it back out to Van Houten, who will reset the offense. Mason steps back. Thought about the 3. Didn't take it. Oh, nice pass inside, and the layup is missed by Lily Peters badly. And Roller's got the rebound for Norwell. Scoops it up. No foul called. She drove into traffic and almost turned over. Here is Barger inside. Kicks it back out. Beer, left wing. Vandenboom open 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Alexa Mallory. And a foul called on Canterbury. Might be on Mason Van Houten. And it'll put the Knights in the bonus. Nope, it's on Rongos, and that's number 3 on Elena. Brielle Wilson enters as Kaylee Roller takes a seat for the last 9.6 of the first quarter. Alexa Mallory has the chance to give the Knights, I believe, their first lead of the evening. And she does. No problem for Mallory. Perfect 3 for 3. And she is the leading scorer for the Knights in the quarter. Second one up and good. The lefty, the southpaw, knocks down them both. And it's 8-6. Quickly, Van Houten, 6 seconds. Not really in a rush. Now she turns on the Jets, tries to drive inside. Spin move, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Mallory, and the quarter ends. The score, after 1 period of play, Norwell 8, Canterbury 6. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Let's hear from some sponsors. Return. You're listening to Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at TW Fable. TW Fable is now taking reservations for holiday parties. Be sure to get your date locked in before they're all filled up. Call 353-1360.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
And welcome back to the Castle here on the campus of Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana. The 1-0 Knights lead the 3-0 Cavaliers 8-6 after 1 quarter of play. Looks like the starters back out there for both teams, including Sydney Hearn, who's got 2 fouls for Canterbury. I take that back, actually. Breanne Barger's in there for Norwell. Here's Van Houten driving, and it's traveled. Another turnover. Courtney Beer will take it up for Norwell. Early here in the second quarter, the Knights and the Cavaliers both in the bonus. Barker having a little trouble. Ooh, inside, and there's a turnover. Taken away by Lily Peters, and Mason Van Houten runs the floor for Canterbury. Pulls up from 17 from the corner, no good. Tipped around and out of bounds, last touch by Canterbury to belong to the good guys. Kaylee Roller will return for Norwell. She'll check in for Breanne Barger. Barger had some quality minutes in there for the Knights. Beer walks it across. Going left, starts left this time, and now goes right. Vandenboom thought about the three, and another turnover. Kaylee Roller not ready for the pass, and Logan Rouse will check in for the Knights. Vandenboom takes a seat after the turnover. And it has certainly, without a doubt, been a sloppy start to this one. Here's Van Houten for Canterbury. Mason finds Allie Locke. And now it's Lily Peters. Down low, trying to find Van Houten. Broken up by Courtney Beer. Controlled inside. Jordan Elliott missed the layup. And Hearn has it. Oh, a foul's going to be called on, I think, Aubrey Dunnick. If it is, it's her second. And I think it's a shooting foul. So Sydney Hearn will shoot a pair. Getting ready to check back in is Alexa Mallory for Norwell. First one from the lefty is up and good. Hearn leads all scorers with 5. Aubrey Dunnick sits down for Norwell. Hearn eyes the second one. Floats it in. Tied at 8. Well, this is not the game I expected after the Knights put up 85 on Wayne last week. The offense has certainly not been as good. But here's Roller finding Mallory. And Rouse inside. Oh, nice pass. Alexa Mallory finishes. And the Knights take the lead 10-8. There's a walk. Another turnover as Canterbury is approaching double digits in the turnover column. Brielle Wilson will inbound to Kaylee Roller, who will bring it up for Norwell. 6:24 left in the first half of play. Norwell 10, Canterbury 8. Here's Beer, top of the key, slides it right to Kaylee Roller, finds Wilson in the corner, back to Roller. Not a lot of movement tonight on offense so far. Beer finds Mallory on the baseline, inside to Rouse, who puts it up with the right hand and scores it. And the Knights take a 4-point lead. It's the biggest of the game. Here's Van Houten, dribbles through the trap. Across the court. Ooh, Elliott nearly had it stolen away in the corner. She was getting ready to get trapped. And there's a little step and a little shot no good by Mason Van Houten. Rebound to Rouse. Oh, another turnover. Lazy, careless pass again. Here is Lily Peters for the Cavaliers. Roller very active that time. Oh, somebody left Elliott open, but she couldn't handle the pass well, and layup is no good. And the rebound is ripped out of there by Alexa Mallory. Rouse on the run, and another turnover. Oh, boy. Yep, Coach Thornton is going to chew him out a little bit. We'll take it along with him. This one is a full timeout. Let you hear from a couple sponsors and return in 60 seconds.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs. featuring Valspar Paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Ossian Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Back here at Norwell, the Knights leading 12-8. They've turned it over on a few possessions in a row here. Some careless passes for the Norwell offense, and I'm sure Coach Thornton made his feelings present in that timeout. 5:11 left in the half, and Allie Locke will walk it across for Canterbury. She's out there with Lily Peters, Sydney Hearn, Jordan Elliott, and Mason Van Houten, the starters. Van Houten inside, couldn't get the forced shot to go, and Wilson with the rebound. Tries to force it in, and that's another turnover, and turned right back over to the Knights. Roller pulls up for three, and she buries it. It's the first three-pointer for the Knights of the evening, and they've extended their lead to 7. Fifth point of the evening for Roller, and a wild, out-of-control Van Houten draws the foul call. And I believe it's going to be nailed on Courtney Beer. Nope, it's on Roller. That's number 2. Van Houten shoots the 1 in bonus. She's got just 2 points to her credit. And the front end is missed. No good, rebounded by Mallory. Boy, I wish we could keep track of the rebounds this evening because Mallory's got a bunch of them. She's got some quality minutes in there for the Knights so far. Wilson, a right wing three. No good. And the rebound comes off to Mason Van Houten. On the run. Throws it up there with the right hand. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Hearn. Fought for. Inside. And, oh my. A foul's going to be called as both players were fighting for it. I think that one is going to be on Courtney Beer. And it is. And that'll put Sydney Hearn to the line, shooting the 1 bonus. Ooh, first one is no good. Apparently that was a shooting foul. So Breanne Barger enters for Alexa Mallory. And getting ready to check in is Elena Rongos, who has 3 fouls for Canterbury here in the half. And the second one is good, so she'll get a chance to check in right now. 15-9 the score. Kaylee Roller will bring it up for Norwell. Just shy of 4 minutes to go in the half. Here's Beer, top of the key. Cross-court pass is broken up and taken out of there by Sydney Hearn. It's a live ball turnover. She's on the run. Scoops it up with the right hand. A blocking foul called on Logan Rouse. That is number 3 for Logan. And foul trouble for both teams at this point. And apparently it's going to be called on Courtney Beer. So that ends up being a break for Norwell. But it's her second as well. And the first one is good. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Knights with 2 fouls. And 1 Canterbury Cavalier with 2 fouls and 1 with 3. Second one from Hearn is good. It is 15-11. Canterbury has closed the gap to 4. It's been as many as 7. Roller an open 3. It's short, and the rebound comes off to Elena Rongos. Van Houten on the run. She pulls up, finds Allie Locke, and she's in trouble, doesn't have her dribble. Van Houten drives baseline, scoops it up with the right hand. No good, in and out, and the rebound to Breanne Barger. for Norwell. Courtney Beer will walk it across. Feeds it inside to Rouse. Looking in the lane, kicks it out to Roller. Pump fake, puts it on the floor. And an armbar foul. Called, I think, on Allie Locke, perhaps. Yep. It's her first. That is the team's 8th, so it'll put the Knights at the line shooting the 1 in bonus. It's Kaylee Roller. The Knights missed 15 free throws in the opener. They're 4 for 4 on the night so far. Make it 5 for 5. Roller knocks down and earns the bonus. Looking for her 7th point of the evening. And she will score it. Another friendly bounce. 17-11. The lead is 6. Quickly up ahead. Van Houten in the corner. And she finds a streaking Locke, who kicks it back out to Hearn. Pulls up, back to Locke, slides it left. Van Houten pump fake, puts it on the floor. Steps back. Here is Rongos on the left wing. And frantic ball movement on this possession for Canterbury, and now it's going to be slowed down. She's dribbling herself right into the trap. A poor pass. It was trying to go cross court. Logan Rouse finds Brielle Wilson, who misses the layup. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Canterbury. Missed opportunity there for the Knights. Alexa Mallory will check back in for the Knights for Logan Rouse. Ashley Vandenboom also will enter for Brielle Wilson. 2:54 left in the half. Norwell 17, Canterbury 11. Not the game we expected at all. Expected some more offense, but neither team has been good to this point. That is a light foul call, but Brianne Barger was just a touch. And that will be her second. So that puts 5 Knight players with 2 fouls. And shooting the double bonus is Allie Locke. First one is no good. Off the back iron. Brielle Wilson checks back in. Barger takes a seat. Canterbury has missed 3 free throws to this point. And the second one is good. 17-12. Roller dribbles across the timeline. Cross-court pass to Beer. Had an open 3. Passed it up. Good ball movement. Back out to Courtney. Left wing. Brielle for 3. Nope. Rebound comes off to Sydney Hearn. Boy, for a bigger forward, she runs the floor pretty well for Canterbury. Scooping it up and scoring is Elena Rongos. Her first basket of the evening. And it's 17-14. The gap down to 3. Nice interior feed, back out, Roller, open right wing 3, no good. And the rebound comes off to Mason Van Houten. She's on the run for Canterbury. They can tie the game with a 3 or draw within 1. Crossover dribble along the baseline, forced out, and tipped away by Kaylee Roller. It'll stay with Canterbury. She knocked it away from Peters. And now Van Houten will inbound. Here's Peters trying to drive baseline. She does, and misses the shot, misses everything. Here's Roller after Vandenboom pulled down the rebound. Wilson nearly walked with it. Roller thought about it. Right wing, Beer. And inside, another turnover. Roller threw it away, trying to find Alexa Mallory, and they were not on the same page. We're down to 1:30. And Coach Thornton will talk about this. This is a good early test for the Knights against a team which was definitely an underdog coming into this one. 22 points by the computer. And the Knights are not hitting. They're turning the ball over, but can they still pull out a victory at home? They lead by 3 here late in the first half. And pulling up from 10 feet is Allie Locke, and she draws Canterbury within a point. 17-16. Under a minute to play. Roller. Here's Wilson. Pulls up a 3 on the way. Good! That's a big shot for Norwell as Brielle Wilson gets her first points of the game, and it's a 4-point lead for the Knights. Alyssa Hearn tries to answer. No good. Van Houten drives. No good again. And rebounded by Elena Rongos, and she is fouled going up. Foul goes on Vandenboom. It's her first. Rongos will shoot a pair. She's got 2 points to her credit. First one is good. Makes it 20-17. We've got Jordan Elliott ready to check in for Rongos, should she knock down the free throw or at the next dead ball. And the second one is good. It is 20-18. Elliott enters. It's just a 2-point lead for Norwell, and they've underperformed to this point, but can they close it out and gain some momentum going into the half? We're under 30 seconds. Roller, it appears to be holding for one shot. Yep, that's what they're going to do, under 15. Cross-court pass to Beer, left wing, on the dribble, 10 seconds to go. Roller, got to move. 6X, oh my goodness, a long 3. Not the shot Coach Thornton was looking for. Boxed out, and Canterbury will have it with 1.9 on the clock. It's going to be probably a half-court heave. Van Houten will inbound. Surprised she's not going to be taking the shot here. She can't run. Inbounded to Lily Peters. Allie Locke will not get the shot off in time, and that'll take us to the halftime break. Well, we've got ourselves a ball game. The score reads after 2 quarters of play, Norwell 20, Canterbury 18. Return in a couple minutes. We'll get some halftime stats tallied up, and we'll let you hear from a couple sponsors. You're listening to Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free child care while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Double-digit pay raises are history. Now money's a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why I would like to offer you a free discount double check. I'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928. Because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why I'm here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to the Castle. We are at halftime of what has shaped up to be a pretty good basketball game. Norwell leading 20-18 at the break. We've got some halftime stats, very limited halftime stats tallied up for you. We'll start with Canterbury, who has kept this game much closer than a lot of folks thought it would be. Elena Rongos has 4 points. Mason Van Houten is the big factor. She's got just 2. At the break, Allie Locke has 3, and Sydney Hearn leads all scorers in the game with 9. Cavaliers shot 8 of 11 from the free throw line for 73% in that first half. For Norwell, Brielle Wilson had 3. Vanden Boom had 2. Roller leads the Knights with 7. Mallory has 6, 4 of them free throws, and Logan Rouse has 2. The Knights are shooting 6 of 6, a perfect 100% from the line. Very good improvement over 15 of 30, I believe it was, on last Tuesday in a game where, honestly, they could have touched 100 points, and certainly not going to do that tonight unless we go to 6 overtimes, because the Knights had more points in the first quarter of last week's game than they had in the entire first half of this one. Canterbury playing very well. The Knights have played kind of sloppy on offense, a lot of turnovers. I don't have the turnover count for you, but it has been a little frustrating to watch at points, but the Knights' defense has come through when it needed to. That's what's keeping Norwell in this game at this point, as they've held Canterbury to 18 points. The Knights led 8-6 after 1, and both teams scored 12 in the second quarter. And the Knights lead it by 2. So we'll take a very quick timeout. We'll return in just a few moments. Let's hear from another couple of sponsors. Be back in a minute. You're listening to Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Adams Memorial Hospital, we care for the things that mean the most to you, your health, your family, and your community. Compassion is just as important to us as being accredited, or our Follow My Health online patient portal, or having top-of-the-line medical technology. Because at Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care means listening a little longer, a hug, or a kind gesture from a nurse. Compassion and medical expertise. That's Adams Memorial Hospital. Exceptional care close to you.
You care about your community, you shop local, and you enjoy personal interaction. You're doing more than spending your money, you're supporting your neighbors.
Hi, this is Carlos.
And this is Sarah from Bloomin' Boutique in Ossian. We would like to personally invite you to visit our shop, the Bloomin' Boutique, and check out all we have to offer.
At the Bloomin' Boutique, we have daily lunch specials like Taco Tuesdays, Witch Wednesdays, and Aloha Fridays. A large selection of smoothies, frappes, iced lattes, coffees, and teas.
We also carry a large selection of fresh flowers for bouquets and flower arrangements. Our shop is full of handmade, uniquely functional pottery, handmade jewelry, DeBrand's chocolates, and gifts. You don't need to go any further than the Bloomin' Boutique. Grab your latte, lunch, flowers, gifts, and chocolates all in one stop.
Support your local community by visiting Bloomin' Boutique, located at 106 South Jefferson Street in Ossian. Follow them on Facebook to view their daily lunch specials. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturday. The Bloomin' Boutique.
And welcome back to the Castle. We're being treated to some Norwell Squires basketball, as actually that just ended. I believe that was might have been the third and fourth graders. Not sure on that one, but it was girls. And the Knights lead it by 2. Talked about their offensive struggles in the first half, their tough ability to take care of the basketball. They weren't able to do that well in the first half. We'll see if they can clean that up. Just saw a score flash across my Twitter, and Concordia had a 20-14 lead over number 1 Homestead in the first half, actually at halftime. And then Homestead came out and played usual Sparty basketball and opened up the second with a 17-2 run. So Homestead probably safe there. Of course, the Knights game with Homestead coming up in just a few short weeks. They gave Homestead all they could handle last year after a tough first quarter. They played them dead even after the last 3 quarters. And that game coming up on December the 14th for your Norwell Knights. They are 1-0. Canterbury looking for their 4th win on the 2016-17 season. Talked about how rankings mean very little early here in the season. The Sagarin ratings aren't even out yet. Probably coming out sometime this weekend or possibly next week. As we look ahead to the Northwood game coming up on Saturday, that could be a good one as well. They are 4-1 with their only loss coming to 4A powerhouse Penn, and wins over South Bend, Riley, Mishawaka, Rochester, and Elkhart Central. It's tough to tell how good Northwood's going to be on a yearly basis because they don't play a lot of the teams in the Northeast Indiana area, being so far away. So we are about 50 seconds from the second half, and we'll take one more very short break. We'll let you hear from one sponsor and be back.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Castle here at Norwell High School. The Knights holding a 2-point lead over Canterbury at the break. The Knights will start the half with the basketball. On the floor is Brielle Wilson, Courtney Beer, Kaylee Roller, Aubrey Dunnick, Logan Rouse, the original starters. For Canterbury, it's Elliott, Locke, Van Houten, Hearn, and Peters. Here's Kaylee Roller, crossover dribble, finds Courtney Beer, slides it left. Oh, nice pass, give and go for Aubrey Dunnick, and the Knights come out with a good possession to start the second half. Here is Allie Locke. Van Houten dangerously close to that timeline. She's playing catch with Locke right now, inside to Hearn. With the left hand, kicks it back out. Jordan Elliott, open left wing 3. It's short, and the rebound comes down to Aubrey Dunnick. Roller on the run for the Knights. Long pass up ahead to Wilson. Nice save into Logan Rouse, and it's a 6-point lead. Canterbury has tried to slow the pace down because when they know that when the Knights get out and run, they're very efficient. Hearn is hacked by a Roller from the backside. That's Kaylee's third foul. And that fouls could come into play here in the second half. Dunnick, Beer, Barger, and Rouse all have 2 fouls as well. Brianne Barger checks in for Norwell as Roller takes a seat. Van Houten pumps a long 3 and buries it. Got a whistle as the ball got loose there for a moment. It's her first 3 and just her second field goal of the game so far. 5 points for her, and it's 24-21. Barger in the corner. Gets it to Wilson. Rouse, oh, she's going to pump the top of the key 3. No. Rebound fought for on the ground Still loose, picked up by Lily Peters. Up ahead, and Van Houten throws it away. Intercepted by Courtney Beer. And she'll take it back the other way and run the offense. Barger on the left wing. Dangerous pass. Another nice play, and Dunnick not able to get the basket to go. It's the same play they ran just a couple possessions before. Rouse with a nice pass, a give and go to Aubrey Dunnick. And she's fouled by Mason Van Houten, her first. She'll shoot a pair. First one is no good. The first miss the Knights have from the line. One more coming. That one's good. 25-21 the score. 6:18 left in the third. Jordan Elliott having trouble. Couldn't get it over Barger. It was tipped and deflected again. It's her third deflection of the evening. But the Cavs still control it. And that one's intercepted by Logan Rouse. Up ahead to Barger. In the lane, left hand, fouled by Allie Locke. And she'll shoot a pair. Elena Rongos has 3 fouls, and she prepares to check in for Canterbury. It's Locke's second. Barger shoots a pair. Lefty misses the first one. Comes up long. Here's Rongos for Lily Peters. And that one is short. Both of them missed that time. And here's Allie Locke on the run for Canterbury. Crossover dribble. Right side. Finding Rongos. Now Van Houten. Boy, every time she has the basketball, she has the potential to shoot it. Drives baseline to Rongos. Finds Elliott. Back to Van Houten, left wing. Can't find any penetration. Trying to drive through traffic. It's bailed out with a foul call. And that's going to be on Beer. It's her third. Van Houten keys it in. Loop pass. A terrible decision, but a hold is called on Logan Rouse. And that's number 3. Fouls have been aplenty this evening for both teams. Roller will check in for Courtney Beer. Ashley Vandenboom set to check back in for the Knights for Logan Rouse. Van Houten inbounds again for the Cavaliers. She gets it into Locke. Locke loops it inside to Hearn. A turn, a spin, a scoop, a score, and it's 25-23. Here is Roller. Barker. Vandenboom thought about it. Gets it to Barger, who is fouled. Going up. Sydney Hearn picks up her third. And Barger, who just missed 2 from the line, will shoot 2 more. And this one is good. A little short, but a friendly bounce. A nice roll. Gives the Knights a 3-point lead. And this game is still very competitive with 5:09 left here in the third quarter, as Barger will pause to tie her shoe. And Sydney Hearn will tie her shoe. Barger eyes number 2. Got it. 2 for 2 that time. Makes up for the 2 misses on the previous trip to the line, and it's 27-23. 5:03 left in the quarter. Rongos in the corner, drives baseline, and she threw it off the side of the backboard, and it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Norwell. Roller will bring it up for the Knights. Gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass right to Vandenboom. Inside, Barger kicks it back out. Wilson, cross-court pass, Vandenboom. Inside, Aubrey Dunnick, one dribble, wild shot, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Hearn. She's on the run the other way with the right hand, crosses over with the left, scoops it up with the right, no good. Aubrey Dunnick with the rebound, and then a Sydney Hearn foul, and that's her fourth. A silly, silly foul by Sydney Hearn after the rebound, and that's going to cost Canterbury, the leading scorer, I believe, of all players still. Just picked up her fourth foul with 4:32 left in the third quarter. Lily Peters checks back in for Canterbury. 4-point advantage for the Knights. Vandenboom right wing. Looking for the shot, and dangerous pass to Roller. Could have gotten fouled that time. She has it on the left wing, pump fake, and a travel call. Another turnover. That's why you have these games at the beginning of the year before conference slate starts. Turnovers can be corrected. These are all correctable errors. Allie Locke handles it for the Cavaliers. Elliott. Van Houten in the corner. Dribbles out of it. Van Houten likes to dribble. Oh, she lost it that time. And a bad pass. It's tipped up, but it's controlled by Lily Peters. And Canterbury still has the offense. And that time, tipped by Barger. She gets on the floor. Great hustle this time. Ball's loose. Still it's scrambled for. Ball's still loose. Barger is... Oh, the Knights get a timeout. Whew. That was exciting. It'll be a 30. And we'll take it along with Coach Thornton. We return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
The new Kaylor Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
And we're back in action here at the Castle. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left on the clock in quarter number 3. It's Norwell 27, Canterbury 23. Here's Vandenboom on the left wing. Brielle Wilson, open left corner three. It's short, and it's tipped out to Lily Peters, who controls the rebound. Van Houten brings it across for Canterbury. In the lane, kicks it back out. Allie Locke on the dribble. Finds a streaking Elliott under the basket. Tries a reverse layup. It's blocked out of there and taken away by Dunnick. Up ahead to Wilson, who will... No, it's no good. Rebounded by Vandenboom. She throws it up, couldn't get it to go. And a late foul called on Elena Rongos, I think. And if it is, it's her fourth. Here is Alexa Mallory checking back in for Aubrey Dunnick. It's the fifth team foul on Canterbury. Roller in the corner. Thought about it twice. Drives in the lane. Scoops it up and scores. Nine points for Kaylee. And underneath, and a good defensive play by Kaylee, trying to force it into Elena Rongos. And she knocked it away. Stay with the Cavaliers. Here's Rongos. Might have traveled in the lane. Yep, there's the travel call. Six-point advantage for Norwell. 29-23 the score. And Roller gets the advantage of a screen that time. Wilson an open three. Ooh, that would have been big. It's no good. Rebound comes away to Mason Van Houten. Mason drives baseline. Dribbling everywhere. Rongos kicks it out. Elliott open right corner three. It's off the backboard and no good. And a foul called over the back going to be called. It's going to go against Canterbury to be the team's sixth. And this one goes against Allie Locke. It's her third. So the next one will put Norwell in the bonus. Should be able to see that on the score banner at the bottom of your computer screen or a mobile device. Sure appreciate you joining us this evening as Roller has it at the top of the key. She pumps a three and buries it. That's a huge shot. Kind of ill-advised, but knocked it down. And Van Houten pumps a three. Tries to counter, no good. Rebounded by Allie Locke, and a foul's going to be called on Norwell on the rebound. It's going to be called on Alexa Mallory. It's her first. It's the team's fourth. Timeout Canterbury is a full one. So we'll take it along with Coach John Beckman and return in 60 seconds. You're watching Norwell Knights basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. Garrett, you've been quiet this evening. Haven't had a lot to say, but boy, it's been a rough night offensively for Norwell.
Yeah, Derek, you're completely right. Both teams have struggled offensively, and they both need to work on some turnovers. I mean, it's early in the season, but they got a lot to work on. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's just the second game for Norwell. It's the fourth Canterbury has played, but both teams with a monumental amount of turnovers. We'll let you know that Ossian Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for your do-it-yourself or large construction job you've taken on. Head in now to get a head start on your fall projects. Ossian Do It Best, just off Highway 1 in Ossian. Here's Mason Van Houten for Canterbury. On the dribble, being guarded well by Brielle Wilson. Fights over the screen. Here's Peters. And Elliott, top of the key. Looking for Locke. In the corner, Rongos. Count is on. Good defense by Barger, shutting off the baseline, forcing middle. Ball's loose. Alexa Mallory on the floor for it. It was tipped, and it's controlled by Peters, who gets it ahead to Rongos in the lane. Oh. Tough foul call, as kind of out of control was Rongos, but she'll get the benefit of the call and will shoot a pair. Mallory picks up her second. Just 5 points in the quarter for Canterbury, and they're not going to be able to add to the total that time as the free throw is no good. This one on the way. Long again. Rebounded by Mallory. Free throws are now a big factor for a team that's down 9 points to Norwell on the road. The Knights have missed 3 on the evening, all here in the second half. Mallory baseline. Barger inside. Foul called before the shot. And that'll put the Knights in the bonus. I think it's going to be on Rongos. If it is, she's fouled out. Yep. She's done. And the new rule this year, you only get 15 seconds to replace that player or it's a technical foul. So Sydney Hearn will re-enter for the Cavaliers. Barger will shoot the 1-and-1. Isaac. First one is good. Earns the bonus. And this again, continues to, as the Knights continue to stretch their lead. It's the biggest of the game with every point scored. Both of them knocked down. 4 in a row now for Barger, and it's 34-23. 48 seconds left here in the quarter. Long three from Elliott. Not a good shot. Rebounded by Alexa Mallory. Here is Wilson. Roller. Three on the way. Bang. Long three downtown that time. And the Knights' lead is now 14. It's becoming comfortable. Canterbury's forcing shots. They've limited Van Houten to just 5 points. And finally things starting to come together a little bit in the second half. Van Houten in the corner. Nearly fell down. Almost tripped over the line. Ball's tipped around inside and taken away by Roller and fouled. And now she'll be able to shoot the one and bonus. Jordan Elliott picks up her second foul on the evening. Roller gets a chance to add to her 8-point third quarter total. She's got 15 on the game. So this quarter to this point is 17-5 in favor of Norwell. Really taking control here in the last 4 minutes. Free throw's good. One more coming for Kaylee. And this one is good. 39-23 the score. A 16-point lead, and that will end the quarter. As Canterbury content to just inbound and not take a shot. The score reads after 3, Norwell 39, Canterbury 23. We return after these words from Indiana Physical Therapy.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy is proud to announce their new office opening in October in Decatur.
Yeah, welcome back to the Castle. The Knights leading 39-23 after 3 quarters of play. While we have just a moment, we'll let you know that Heidi Automotive is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with a great selection of new and used vehicles. With an outstanding service department, visit HeidiMotors.com to view their inventory. We absolutely appreciate the sponsors for this game because without them, we would not be able to bring you this broadcast, and even if we were, it wouldn't be free. Canterbury will inbound to start the fourth quarter as Allie Locke has it for the Cavaliers inside to an out-of-control Elliott. Back to Locke, no good, tipped away. Brio Wilson on the run, in the lane, scoops it up and got the roll. And it's 41-23. Lead has really blown up here after 3 quarters. Here's Locke in the corner, driving baseline, kicks it out, tipped away. Logan Rallows with the steal. Up ahead to Roller, pulls up, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Rouse, put back up, no. Rebounded by Dunnick and taken away by Jordan Elliott. I take it back. It was Lily Peters with the strip. Van Houten the other way, and she lays it in. (41-25), 7 minutes to play. Roller, Wilson, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to Van Houten. Knights probably need to look for a better shot selection up 16, and Van Houten misses the 3. And then she fouls Roller after the rebound. Van Houten has struggled tonight. Not something we expected. She's gotten just 7 points. Norwell's done a great job of playing her and A lot of that credit goes to Coach Thornton on scouting her well. Roller is shooting the 1-and-1. Be the final time the Knights will do that. Front end is short. Rebounded by Dunnick. Up strong, right hand, no good. Rebound is taken away by Lily Peters. So here is Van Houten. Down 16. Dribbling through traffic. Foul called. Courtney Beer frustrated with that call, as is your broadcaster. And it's actually going to go on Dunnick. It's her third. Next foul will put Canterbury in the bonus. Allie Locke handles it for Canterbury inside to Hearn, and she is swatted. But a foul is called on Aubrey Dunnick. Holy cow. Dunnick got up that time, but she gets her fourth foul, so it really means nothing. Shooting 2 free throws is going to be Sydney Hearn. First one, as she steps to the stripe. Another lefty, lots of lefties in this game, and she knocks down the first one. One more coming. Dunnick will take Roller's place underneath the basket in the lane. Dunnick, a very physical sophomore. Second one on the way. Good. 41-27 the score with 6:24 left. Roller. Now Wilson on the left wing. Beer in the corner. Inside to Rouse, back out. Roller thought about the three. Dunnick baseline. And before the shot, offensive foul. Dunnick has fouled out. So, Alexa Mallory will have to check in for her. Dunnick fouls out with 3 points to her credit. (41-27) the score, 6 to play in Ossian. Elliott had it knocked away by Rouse. It'll stay with Canterbury. Here's Locke. Hearn finds Van Houten. Corner 3 try. Rims it no good. Rebound fought for it. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Alexa Mallory as Peters beat her to the ball and had control. And Mallory kind of shoved her. That was number 3. And it'll send Canterbury to the line for the 1 and bonus. First one is good. Free throws kind of allowing Canterbury to creep back in here. Game not over yet. And that one is no good. It's long. Rebounded by Alexa Mallory. And here is Courtney Beer, who will bring it across for the Knights. Both teams now in the double bonus on the next foul. Coach Thornton will take a full timeout. We'll take it along with him. We'll let you hear from Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, and return in 60 seconds.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
And welcome back to the Castle inside Norwell High School. The score reads Norwell 41, Canterbury 28 with 5:34 on the clock left in this one as Brielle Wilson will inbound for the Knights. Brielle's out there with Kaylee Roller, Courtney Beer, Logan Rouse, and Alexa Mallory. Wilson and Beer threw it into the foot of Lily Peters, and a kick is called. Roller keys it in for the Knights, finds Brielle. Courtney on the right wing. Here's Kaylee, an open three try. No good. Rebound is tapped out, and it'll belong to Norwell. Last touch by Mason Van Houten. Kaylee's been kind of cold tonight. She's had some trouble from beyond the arc. And a timeout called by Canterbury. I don't know what he's got. I think it has to be, yep, it's a full one. So we'll keep it right here this time. With 5:13 left, we'll let you know that when it comes to expressing your emotions, you can't go wrong with roses. So stop by the Posy Pot at 126 Townley to order yours today. Think Daniel's Jewelers. They feature bridal, fine, and fun jewelry, including Fossil and Citizen watches, along with Chameleon, Steel X, and much more. Visit Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton or online at danielsjewelers.net. At Adams Memorial Hospital, they care for the things that are important to you, your health, family, and community. Compassion and medical expertise is what you'll find at Adams Memorial Hospital. So we've got 5:13 left in this one. The JV team was victorious over Canterbury, as mentioned previously in the broadcast. The C team fell again, this time to Columbia City. And Courtney Beer will prepare to inbound for Norwell. Gets it to Mallory, lays it up with the left hand and scores. And that was a fantastic play. Mallory ready for the pass. Assist Beer. Here's Locke the other way. Peters between the circles. Locke tries to dribble through traffic, and it is taken away. Kaylee Roller has it knocked away from her, bumped along the way, taken away by Mason Van Houten, and she's going to have an easy score. (43-30). Here's Beer in the corner to Wilson. Beer inside to Rouse. Pulls up, has it blocked from 15. Jordan Elliott very displeased with the call. Looked at least from here like she got all ball, but the underneath official disagrees, and Rouse will shoot a pair. By the way, that's Elliott's third foul. Team's 10th. 10th plus. Rouse knocks down the first of two. Barger replaces Wilson. And Rouse will get her 6th point of the evening, and it extends the lead to 15. 45-30 the score. Allie Locke across for Canterbury. Elliott inside, lost it. Stolen by Alexa Mallory, and Beer brings it across for Norwell, and they'll slow it down a little bit. Run a little bit of the offense. Here's Barger on the left wing, drives inside, finds Beer, open left wing, or left corner three, that is, and it's no good. Taken out by Mallory. Couldn't get the putback to go, but she was fouled in the process by Lily Peters. And that'll be her second.
Canterbury foul on number 30, Lily Peters. At the line for Norwell is Alexa Mallory with 2 shots.
She's got 8 points to her credit. Ooh, she misses. A rare miss for Alexa Mallory. 4 of 5 now on the evening. Make it 5 of 6. 46-30. The lead is 16. Allie Locke handles it for Canterbury, and boy, they're really having trouble now. Sydney Hearn. Van Houten corner 3. Good. And a timeout called by Canterbury. They're down to 1, I think. As Van Houten picks up her 7th point of the 4th quarter. We'll take a timeout along with him. It's a 30. Return in 30 seconds.
The Bowling Center of Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 child per team, or 2 youth may make a team at a youth league for ages 4 to 19 starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every game. The Bowling Center in Bluffton, located at 1231 South Scott Street. For complete details, visit bowlbluffton.com, and don't forget about Friday Fun from 12 to 6. Only $1 per game and 50-cent shoes at a smoke-free environment. bowlbluffton.com. bowlbluffton.com.
And welcome back to the Castle. The Knights leading the Cavaliers 46-33 with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock in the game. Kaylee Roller will inbound for Norwell, as the Knights will have to go the full length of the court this time. Roller will walk it across very slowly. No need to be in a rush now with 13-point lead and closing in on 3.5 minutes. Roller dribbles out top. Beer has it now. Trouble. Ball's loose. Stripped out of there. Mason Van Houten comes out with it. Pulls up for 3. It's good. Here comes Canterbury. It's back to a 10-point game. Van Houten has caught fire. She's got 10 points in the 4th quarter. 46-36. 3 minutes to play. Roller finds Beer. This is something Norwell had a little trouble doing at times last year, was closing out basketball games with a big lead towards the end. But the Knights just taking time off the clock right now. Beer, dangerous pass to Roller. Tried to get it to Rouse inside, couldn't. Crossover, tipped up to Breanne Barger, kicked back out to Rouse. Cross-court pass to Courtney Beer, and the Knights still not looking for a shot. Don't need to. That was a foul, not called. Roller back to Beer, and Rouse finds Roller. Inside, nice pass to Mallory, and a foul call on the floor. It's going to be on Lily Peters. It'll be her 3rd. Send Norwell to the line for 2. Alexa Mallory will step to the stripe, trying to redeem herself after missing 1 of 2. The last trip. Getting ready to check in is Ganesha Robinson, who has not seen action tonight yet for Canterbury. First one is good. Janisha Robinson is a 5'6" senior for these Cavaliers. Brielle Wilson will check in for Mallory should she hit the free throw here. Trying to make it a 12-point lead. Might be the last we see of Mallory. And she knocks it down. And she has had a superb game, 11 points to her credit. And Lily Peters will inbound for Canterbury. Here is Van Houten. On the dribble, inside, splits traffic. And, she stepped back. Yep, she had not reestablished herself. And so it'll be out of bounds. It'll belong to Norwell. Things winding down here at the Castle, under 2 to play. And quickly up ahead, Wilson finds Barger, who will lay it in with the left hand. (50-36). Outside, Hearn, a 3-try, short. Rebound is tipped up, and inside is Janisha Robinson, who will get the basket to go. Her first 2 of the game, 50-38. A lot of scoring here late. Doesn't really effectively portray the picture of the game, as Barger will drive to the hole and score again. 52-38. Here is Van Houten. Tough call. Courtney Beer picks up her 4th foul with 1:03 left. Van Houten extended the arm along the baseline, and somehow the foul called on Courtney. So Van Houten will shoot 2 here. First one is good. She missed her only previous free throw attempt on the evening. Jordan Elliott will recheck in for Canterbury, replacing Lily Peters. And the second one is no good, and Barger has it tied up. One minute on the nose. 13-point lead for Norwell, as Kaylee Roller will take it across for Norwell, and she threw it away. We want to say hello to Coach Adam Yoder of Northwood. Talked about the game against Northwood on Saturday. It's always a fun one. That'll be up in Napanee. He sent someone down here who handed me a note just a moment ago, and it was a long trip for the man. I know that for a fact, so we want to say hello to Coach Yoder. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday. As we're closing out this one, Janisha Robinson finds Allie Locke along the baseline. Back out, Robinson will pump a 3, and she missed almost everything. Caught a piece of the net. And Roller will bring it across for Norwell. The Knights don't have to shoot again. Here's Beer, and Roller will likely dribble out the clock. Janisha's going to apply some pressure here. But the Knights will be victorious this evening. It's not going to be by the 22-point spread as predicted by the computer. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and the final score is going to be Norwell 52, Canterbury 39. We want to take a break, and we'll hear from some sponsors. We'll get some final statistics tallied up for you and return after these words from our sponsors.
Located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the University of St. Francis is a private Catholic university enrolling 2,300 students in majors ranging from the liberal arts to the creative arts to the health services. Small class sizes, personal attention, and the freedom to explore your options. A USF education has a lot to offer. Visit their beautiful campus and see for yourself how you can be a part of the University of St. Francis. Visit sf.edu to learn more about the University of St. Francis.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Aussie and Do It Best Hardware is your one-stop shop for all your home repair needs, featuring Valspar Paints. They have propane refill, screen repair, and a complete rental center, along with a large selection of home improvement items, from electrical and plumbing supplies down to the nuts and bolts you need. Summer has been beautiful this year, but it's time to start thinking about the fall projects that need done around the house. Visit Aussie and Do It Best on Hirely Drive, just off Highway 1 in Ossian.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training. Others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, I can help you get to a better state because I'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it. From cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call me, Kevin Beatty, and officially get to a better state with State Farm. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is now open at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton, and it's bigger and better than ever. You can enjoy the same fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Reservations are recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Everyone is welcome at TW Fable. TW Fable is now taking reservations for holiday parties. Be sure to get your date locked in before they're all filled up. Call 353-1360.
Now, welcome back to the Castle. Things are all said and done here at Norwell. The Knights pulling out a 52-39 victory. It was late when they pulled away. This game was just 2 points at halftime. It was a 20-18 lead for Norwell. Yeah, they really pulled away in the third quarter, 19-5. The Knights outscored the Cavaliers. It was the big quarter that stood out to me. All these statistics that I'm about to read are unofficial, and they all added up. So hopefully that means they're right, but can't guarantee anything. For Canterbury, Mason Van Houten did end up leading Canterbury scorers with 16. With a big second half. 14 of those came in the second half, and 11 of those came in the fourth quarter. Sydney Hearn tallied 13 points, thought she played very well underneath, and ran the floor pretty well for a forward for the Cavaliers. Elena Rongo scored 4 before fouling out. Allie Locke had 3. Janisha Robinson had 2, and Lily Peters had 1 for a total of 39. For your Norwell Knights, Kaylee Roller led all scorers with 17. Alexa Mallory had a fantastic game underneath, made almost all of her free throws, and played really well from my perspective. 11 points for her, 8 points for Breanne Barger, the freshman. Rouse had 6, Wilson 5, Dunnick 3, and Vanden Boom 2. Should be joined by Coach Thornton momentarily to discuss this 13-point victory for your Norwell Knights as we prepare to head to Northwood on Saturday. Apologize that we're not going to be able to provide video at this point unless something changes. I'll be alone, so you'll have to put up with me for Saturday afternoon. And of course, that's a 3:30 start. Want to remind you that it's not our normal start time of 7:45. It'll be in the afternoon at 3:30. So take a break from watching football. You can join us right here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Sure appreciate the help of my friend Garrett Waybright this evening, filling in on the camera. Did a spectacular job, and we would not have been able to bring you video coverage without him. The Knights shot very well from the free throw line. Let's see in the second half. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of 17. So that's pretty good in the second half. 12 of 17. That makes them 18 of 23 on the game. And I'll get that percentage to you as soon as I can break out the handy-dandy calculator. And that puts them at 78% on the game. Much, much better than their 15 misses in the season opener. One concern was turnovers. Not sure what the total tally was for that, but we know it was a lot, and they cleaned it up a lot in the second half. Canterbury, on the other hand, was 8 of 11 from the line in the first half, 4 of 8 in the second half, and that put them at a total of 12 of 19 for 63%. So not very good there from that perspective for Canterbury. So it's a 13-point win. The prediction, the Herald prediction, the computer said 62-40, and we never got anywhere close to that. The Knights had trouble pulling away, but finally did towards the end of this one. And we're certainly looking forward to that game up at Northwood. The Panthers are going to come in at 4-1. Coach Thornton always has good respect and high regards for the Panthers, who are coached by Adam Yoder, of course, previously coached by Steve Neff, who's one of the best coaches and has one of the some of the best wins in girls high school basketball history in Indiana. So we'll take one more quick break and return in 30 seconds. Hopefully we'll get Eric Thornton up here. If not, we'll sign off after we come back from this word from Daniels Jewelers.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniels Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair, with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniels Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Now, welcome back to Norwell. Coach Thornton is busy with his team, and deservedly so. So we'll have to wait until, well, no, here he comes up the stairs right now, right on cue, as Coach Eric Thornton will join us. Boy, perfect timing. And, Coach, it was a very hard-fought win for your Lady Knights tonight. I thought it's a very good test. We always talk about how that makes you better, maybe not playing your best game, but finding a way to win in the end.
Yeah, it was that kind of a game on the offensive end, especially with all the foul trouble that we got ourselves into kind of right from the get-go. Logan gets her second with, just about little over 2 minutes into the game, I think. And, and that kind of was the theme for the first half, I thought, was, just trying to find a way to be solid defensively. Our kids did a great job of face guarding Van Houten. She was frustrated most of the night, and I think she had 2 at halftime and got some there at the end. But great defensive effort for our kids. We didn't shoot it well from the field, but our free throw percentage was excellent. I think we were 18 of 23. When you can make free throws and you can play good defense, you can overcome a lot of things.
Yeah, that's definitely right. Mason Van Houten didn't catch fire until the fourth quarter. She only had 5 through 3 and ended up with 16, so 11 of those came in the fourth quarter. And I thought your defense did a really good job of creating turnovers, and live ball turnovers got you out in transition a few times and provided for a couple key baskets, especially in the second half.
Absolutely. We were able to score on a few of those things. They certainly didn't have much in rhythm tonight. We just told our kids to just stick with the process, and we finally broke through there and pulled away in that stretch that you were talking about. But I want to give a lot of credit to the 2 kids that we asked to primarily face guard Van Houten. Courtney Beer didn't score tonight. She sacrificed a lot for the team. It wasn't for her about even thinking about scoring. She certainly can, but she did a great job on Van Houten for most of the night. Brielle Wilson came in and spotted here and there too, and did well. So, those 2 kids we asked a lot of tonight, expended a lot of energy, and a great team win for us against a solid team.
Yeah, that's right. And you talked about Courtney Beer sacrificing a lot. She was a little frustrated, appeared to me, on the defensive end. Kind of picked up a couple foul calls that really could have gone either way. She just appeared a little frustrated there. But there were a lot of fouls that could or could not have been called this evening. It was called a little tighter than most games, but that's the way it usually goes in the non-conference before conference slate really locks in. Adam Yoder was listening to us tonight, so we want to let him know that we're there for him, and we'll be there on Saturday as his Panthers, his 4-1 Panthers, welcome us into Napa Neat.
Yeah, Adams' team's playing really, really well. I've gotten a chance to see several of their games on film, and it's a typical Northwood team. Adams got them really playing well, and just a strong, athletic, physical team that is led by senior Trinshaw and her sister, and just some really nice sophomore post players, and just a really, really good team. They play hard. They played Penn very, very well, and have just continued through their start of the season here so far. So it's a tough test for us to go over to Napanee, and you will have to play really, really well to be able to get one over there, and hopefully we can compete and be in the ball game with them.
Right. It's a Saturday afternoon, a little unconventional after a long drive, so circumstances certainly favor Northwood from that point of view. And with the Knights, your Knights blew out Northwood last year for the first time in quite a while. It wasn't a typical Northwood team. Thought we shot really well in that game, and the defense really did a great job of creating turnovers in that one.
Yeah, that was one of those games where we hit really well. It's certainly not an indication of anything other than that, and I think that was kind of our night.
Right.
Is probably the way to say it. I'm certain that Northwood is determined, as they usually are, and very, very, very proud program, and they're gonna be ready. They'll definitely be ready, and they haven't forgotten last year's game. And our kids are going to have to overcome a lot of things, but mostly we just have to learn from tonight. We've got to be better offensively. We've got to take care of the ball in non-pressure situations, and but our leadership was good in the right spots tonight, so we'll certainly have to have that again Saturday.
Well, your Knights pick up a 13-point victory against a good Canterbury team and improved over last year. Their program is in the rebuilding stages of getting back to being a state title contender again, and we really appreciate you joining us and taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us here in the postgame show.
Thanks a lot, Derek. Let's wrap up this week tomorrow, and we'll see you guys Saturday at Northwood.
Yep, let's do it. That's Coach Eric Thornton here at Norwell, joining us in the postgame show, and his Knights pick up a 52-39 victory. So, with that being said, for Garrett Waybright, this is Derek Decker saying so long, everybody. We hope that you join us on Saturday afternoon when the Knights take on Northwood, and we appreciate you joining us for tonight's broadcast.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.